Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to choose a good construction company for your renovation. Before we start choosing our construction company, first of all we have to understand what we are going to do. We have to make a plan. The best thing if you have a project, but if you don't have it, just make it on the paper sheet. Draw all your apartment, where are you going to have your bathroom, what will be on the floor, how many lighting will you have, everything.
I don't have a plan.
Now when we understand what we are going to make, we can start looking for our construction company. First of all, we open internet. We have to choose, I think, near 10 companies. And first of all, you can write reconstruction, cheap reconstruction, expensive or whatever. It's no matter, because the construction company, when was making their website, they were using all these tags for you. So it's no matter what you will write. Just write renovation, your city, and you will see these companies. Now when you choose 10 of them, you have to look at their websites. What they have. They will have their history. They will have photo of their previous renovations. Sometimes they have online translation from their renovations. And of course, you can see maybe some photos. You can see who works in this company. And be attentive. This company have to be more than 3 years on the market. And of course, look at the name of the company and put this name in the internet and look, do they have the problems in court? Maybe they have some problems with the previous clients, or they don't pay taxes. This all information you can find in the internet. It's open. Now when we have our 10 companies, we start making calls and we ask them about the price, how much it will be, for example, per square meter. But if the company answers you immediately, it's impossible. It is bad company, because they don't know what are you going to do. They haven't been in your apartment. So first you have to call them. They have to come, they have to see everything, they have to see the plan you made, what will be on the floor, they have to see everything. And only after it they can give you a price per square meter, but without building materials. Don't try to put them in the price. Why? I will tell you now.
I think it's a fair price.
$750?
When you have your appointment with the construction company, you have to know a lot of information about your construction. What are you going to make? Your walls will be painted, or it will be some paper. What will be on your floor? How many lights will you have? For example, it will be one big in the center, or you will have a lot of spots, near 50 in each room. Who will make your doors? Who will put them here? Maybe a company that make these doors, or you want a construction company to do it. Windows, everything. Never put the price of building materials in the price of your square meter, because in the center of your renovation, maybe in the very beginning, your construction company will understand that they need more building materials and the price they gave you is not enough. And they will put somewhere not good materials, somewhere cheap, somewhere they will not put them at all. So you will lose. Don't do this. Now when your construction company has been on your place, they know everything, they can count the final price. But I recommend you not to use a price for square meter. You have to make a paper where you will have all the work for every room. For example, we have a living room. First of all, we have electricity in the living room. It will be 2 pages. Then we have floor, we have walls, we have lights and everything up, and we have a final price for the living room. It's very convenient. When you don't want to make anything, you can just take it away and add something new. But if you have a price for a square meter and you will say, for example, I don't want to make this light, I want to make different light. Your construction company will tell you that it's a different renovation and you will have to change the whole price. You'll have to change the price for the square meter. And sometimes when construction companies understand that the price is too low, they just go away.
I think it's a fair price.
$750?
never pay your construction company before they did their work. You can pay in the end of your construction, or you can pay, for example, per room, per floor, or how you decide. For example, we made special paper that they did this, and this. For example, only 3. And we see the price here, we make a paper, and only after they did it, you pay them. Because if you will pay before, you know it can happen. Always ask for the documents when you pay. There must be the date, for what are you paying, how much, and so on. Because you will have a lot of problems in the end of your renovation if you don't have any papers. During renovation we buy a lot of things, not only building materials. For example, some spots. You can buy it near 50 or 100 and you bring it to your apartment, and you have to make a paper that today I have spots 100, brand, the price, and your construction company have to sign, and from this minute they have to look after it. And when during renovation something will happen, or you will have only 98 but not 100, they will pay for it. It's very important.
Where are my dragons?
And of course the main document are you going to have is your contract. When you are going to have a contract with construction company, please read it attentively. And nobody can tell you that you have to sign it. You have to add everything you want. For example, I recommend you to add that construction company cannot smoke in your apartment, or they cannot sleep during night at your apartment. And of course, you will see that if you will not pay in time, you will have a lot of procents, you will have to pay more, but you will not see how much they will pay to you if they will not finish reconstruction in time. So please put it, be very attentively, because you have to put the date when your reconstruction must be finished, and if it will not come in time, they have to pay you more. Or for example, you can ask them to clean everything, our reconstruction. It's very big work, so I think it will be good for you. When we choose a construction company, first of all we think maybe why we have to pay so much for this company. We can find some people, maybe 2 persons, we will give them cash and they will work. It will be much more cheaper. Of course it will be cheaper, but sometimes you will have a call that I don't have money to come, please send me some cash, or I don't have money on my mobile phone so I cannot call you. Or for example, somebody will be ill in the very end of the country and they will go away for 2 weeks and there will be nobody who can help you. You pay extra for this service, and this service is very important. They have another people, they can send you more people. For example, in the very beginning of your renovation you can have only 2, in the middle you will have 10, and in the end you will also have 2. So this company will do it by themselves. And of course you have to understand, are you going to come every day to see what is going on? Are you going to check everything by yourself, or you are going to come only once a week? It's a very different renovation.
Do I need to check the closet?
If you're ready to choose one company, or you have no problems with contract, the price and everything, just ask them to show you, for example, another renovation that they are making at this moment. You will come there and you will see. If they have walls painted like this, they will be painted like this in your apartment. If you have a floor and it's not good, you will have the same floor. If the door is not opening, your door will not be opening. Please look attentively, don't be shy, don't go just for 1 minute. Spend the time, look very attentively in every corner. It will be your renovation. Finally, your renovation is finished. I hope it will be good. And your construction company will ask you to sign a paper that they did everything very good in time. But please ask them also to write that you have paid everything and in time. It's very important. And about the contract, also you have to make it that you have a guarantee, for example 2 years. If something will be broken, they have to come and fix it. When you start a renovation, don't think, for example, this renovation will be expensive, this apartment is for rent, I will not make it good, and in this apartment I'm going to live only 1 year, so I will make it very cheap. It's renovation. For example, if you are going to have rent, people will live here, they have the problems, you will have to start the second renovation. If you are going to live in your apartment only 1 year, maybe it will be 5 or 10. Life is very different, so you have to make good renovation. And of course I recommend you to see my video, how to start renovation, 10 top what to do, and mistakes of renovation. What mistakes you have to avoid.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, that does sound interesting.
So the first thing we have to make is our project. The second thing, we have to look for construction companies in the internet and after call them. Then the third, we have to invite them to our apartment. They will see everything and they will tell you the final price. Then you have to check all contracts and all documents. And after it, you have to visit what this construction company is doing in another apartments or what they have already finished. You have to come and look very attentively. After it, you sign everything and your construction company starts working. Never pay them before they did their job. During renovation, when you buy something and you give it to your construction company, make a paper. Today, I give you 10 spots for this price, and after it, they will look for them. During renovation, better to come as more as you can. You have to look at everything, you have to check everything. Just finished filming, and now I realize that I forgot to tell you a very important thing. When you choose your construction company, please look at the people who you are going to work with. It must be comfortable for you, it must be convenient, because it's not an easy work and it will last not a few days. I hope you like this video, thumbs up, sign up for my channel, and I hope I will see you next week.